bunny rabbit, a chicken, other chicken. Where's the other chicken? There's the other chicken. There's the other chicken. Quite the farm of animals that I got going here at the Off-Axis Ranch. So, welcome back to another video, guys. Today, we're doing a daily dash. We are logged in. I accidentally just took an order from Baskin-Robbins. I meant to decline it, but I accidentally clicked accept. So I canceled it, so we're not doing it, but I think Doordash is striking back and hasn't given me any orders lately. We were driving to the gym. It's 3:50 on a Sunday. Gotta get in this pre-workout. Today we're talking about some finance stuff. How you can go from making zero, I wouldn't say anyone makes zero. Maybe like, let's say, how you can go from making like $30,000 a year as a Doordash driver. I would probably say it's on the high end for Doordash drivers, but I'm sure there is 10-20% of Doordash drivers that are making $30,000 a year. It's not that much. It's like $2,000 a month, basically, right? No, it's a little bit more than that. Ah! Anyways, okay, so just saying, before we continue, check out this view that I have from my house. Got planes flying. Got unfocused buildings. It was a horrible view that I showed you, actually. Didn't do any justice for the beautiful view that I have because my camera didn't want to focus. Anyways, today we're talking about how you can hit any amount of money that you want to do. And it's all about budgeting. It's all about breaking it down. This year I'm going to try to make $400,000. It's double what I made this year. I made around $220,000 before expenses and stuff. So that doesn't include the $30,000 that I invested in the shoes, the gas that we spent for driving and all that stuff. That was just like my gross pay. In total, what we pulled in was about $220,000. So I'm going to tell you guys how you can hit your goals, because this is something that I did at the beginning of the year. And I was like, man, okay, how am I going to hit this goal? My goal was to hit $100,000. I well exceeded what I thought was possible. And we didn't even do shows for the entire year. And I hope this doesn't come off as braggy, but I'm just telling you guys what I do and how I break down my budget. So basically, there is like, I want to say like 60 ways you can make $1 between a penny, a nickel, a dime, quarter, 50-cent piece, and a dollar coin, right? Dollar coin, obviously, if we're going to try to break this down into imagine there's way more ways that you can make $100,000, right? But if you break it down and you think of things as coins, so like if I wanted to make $100,000, for example, ways that I can make, like the only quarter that I made this year was my YouTube income. We made $25,000, probably a little bit more than that by the end of the year. It's going to be around 32 or so. I haven't done the math, but I can do it real quick. Anyways, okay, I don't want to do that kind of math. We'll just say it's $25,000 just to make it round, because I want it to be a round number. That's my quarter that I made this year, right? That's the one quarter. So next year, I already know that I'm going to have a quarter. If not, it might be like a 50-cent piece, depending on how much money we make next year. I also have lots of, let's say the pennies are me doing Doordash, but really it's more like a tenth of a penny or so, something less, like $100 a day, right? Doing Doordash. How many Doordash orders would you have to do to make $100,000? Let's say $100,000, and let's divide it by the average order. I would say is probably about $7. So you would need to do 14,285 orders to come up with $100,000. Guys, get started. If you only have one source of income and it is Doordash, you only got lots of thousands. 14,000, that's a lot. Okay, so obviously it's going to be really hard to make $100,000 doing just Doordash. Now, other things that I can make are, for example, the typical show that we do, like one corporate gig, which is like a one-day event, we charge $5,000 for. So that's like my nickels. So I'm going to basically break it down, and I'm going to say, okay, YouTube is going to be my quarter next year. Hopefully it's 50-cent piece. It's probably going to be somewhere in the middle, let's be honest. Okay? Then how many nickels do I have to sell, or how many corporate shows do I have to sell to come up with $100,000? If the number that I come up with is too far out of the possibility range, like let's see, 20 times 5, I would need to do 20 corporate gigs to make $100,000. Probably do about 10, just being honest. Probably 10 is like the average number that we could do per year. So that comes up with about $50,000. Then we get big contracts such as like Six Flags and other things as well. Those I would typically say are like dimes. They're a little bit longer term, usually a couple weeks, sometimes up to 3 months. This year we did have another quarter, which is the Reno contract. It paid around $20,000, almost a quarter. We was there for about 2.5 months though. So basically what I'm getting at is you as an independent contractor have all these different ways of making money, and hopefully you have multiple streams of income. If you want to hit a certain goal, you got to really break it down. I used to break down my daily goals of $70 a day when I was barely making enough money to get by. I would make my daily goal $70 a day, and I knew as long as I made $70 every single day, I was going to make enough money to get by. Now, what you guys need to do is come up with that same goal, same budget. How many DoorDash orders do you need to do per day? How many, maybe you're making clothing sales online. Maybe you're making YouTube videos like me. How many do you have to make a day? You can break down each one, and someone who's prepared, this is why I always tell you guys you should read your next 5 moves, because if you don't have your next moves planned, you're going to be falling behind. You're going to be like one of my chickens who just walks around in the backyard and just kind of no goals, nothing, just kind of walks around, no idea where they're going. You do not want to be a chicken. You want to be a cat. Maybe a cat has a better, I don't know actually. You want to be a human being with lots of plans, steps, everything marked out. Because when you have a plan, things are going to come together a lot better than when you don't have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you're just freestyling, you know? And anyone who's freestyling, like when I judge BMX runs and scooter runs and trampoline wall contests, I do a lot of judging for these extreme sports types of events. I've done judging for like over 10 years. And you can really tell someone who came prepared and knows their next tricks that they're going to do, and someone who is just doing tricks when they come up to an obstacle and then figuring out the next one. Coming prepared is always going to be like, it only takes a few hours for you guys to write down your budget of next year and your plan, your money plan on how much money you're going to make, how many, your goals that you want to hit. And then as you keep up with those goals, you just tally them off. Keep it on a piece of paper that you keep in your room. That's what I did last year. I kept it on my whiteboard downstairs in my basement. And I said, okay, I need to sell this many shows. And honestly, we sold way more shows, especially for only starting in April. We could have done so much better this year if COVID hadn't basically canceled everything that existed with entertainment. But what I'm trying to get at is have a plan, have multiple sources of income, and you can make $100,000 very easily. It is not that hard if you have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you're not gonna get close. You're just gonna wake up every day like, oh, I should just do some DoorDash today, make enough money to get by, right? Like, if you have a plan, you know, okay, I still need to, for me, it's like, I need to sell 10 more shows in order to hit this goal. So try to have a plan. I would highly recommend at least getting the audiobook of your next 5 moves, because that book is life-changing. To be absolutely honest, that book is very life-changing. That's why I read it back to back. I finished that and I was like, man, I feel like I didn't get all the information. So I reread the book, and that was about probably 4 months ago. And honestly, I might read it again because that book is full of information. It's by my favorite influencer slash financials, money guy, business guy, Patrick Bet-David. Ooh, we got an order from Panda Express. Let's see how good this order is. Come on. But we're in that area where it doesn't load, so I'm just going to keep driving across the street to Panda Express. I just clicked on the screen to open and it is not opening. There's the problem with this area. There we go. That's not too bad. $6.50 for 2.3 miles. Let's do it real quick because I haven't started drinking my pre-workout yet and we're almost to the gym. you don't want to get to the gym and start drinking your pre-workout. You want to start drinking your pre-workout about 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes or so before you start working out. Because if you drink it as soon as you get to the gym, unless your workout is like an hour long, your face is going to be so itchy when you walk out of there. That's what happens when you drink pre-workout and you don't work it off. Your face gets all itchy and stuff, like a freaking crackhead. Anyways, be right back. Let's go pick up this Panda order. Make that money. $6.50. How many of these I'm gonna have to do? Let's say we start my budget today. I only have 14,284 more orders if I was only making Doordash money to get to $100,000. All right, let's be right back. All right, so just picked up the order and we are on our way. It is 2 miles away. Easy money. Honestly, it smells so damn good, but that thing's probably full of the flathalates that we talked about the other day. I've been eating lots of salmon lately. So basically, I put onions, mushrooms, asparagus, all in like a kind of a stir fry thing. Cook it all in bacon. Not gonna lie, it's probably not the greatest thing for you, but I like cooking everything in bacon grease. And that's just what I do. I just love bacon, to be absolutely honest. Who doesn't love bacon though? Comment down below. I love bacon if you love bacon. Anyways, I've been cooking just about all the vegetables and everything in bacon grease, and then I've been cooking the salmon also in bacon grease. Probably not the healthiest thing, but at least we're avoiding the fast food places. Anyways, so other little cheat codes that you can do is like investing into stocks. I personally have a couple $1,000s into stocks right now. I only have Tesla and Apple though, because I don't like investing into companies that I don't really stand behind. And Apple does a lot of things that I do stand behind, like people's privacy and stuff, and the government trying to reach into like Apple and them fighting back for you. I don't know, lots of things. I like the company Apple. All the things that I have are Apple. My computer is Apple. My phone is Apple. Lots of stuff is Apple. So I support Apple. I also support Tesla. I used to have a Tesla. Don't have the Tesla anymore because I needed this car to tow, and it was mostly for my ex-fiance. Anyways, but I do support, I'm a big fan of Elon Musk, so I support the Tesla stock. Anyways, other things that I invest into is like cryptocurrency. Like right now, about 15 minutes ago or so, right before I started, I invested another $200 into XRP coin, which is down at a low right now. It's at $1.04. So basically, anytime I see it go, which what I believe is the average is about $1.10 right now. Anytime I see it go below a certain rate, buy the dip, you know? I'm not saying like you should go buy XRP coin, but I'm saying that's what I do. So you guys can take my advice or leave it. It doesn't matter. Cryptocurrency for me has been a huge way of making money. I've profited substantially off of it this year, and I am completely in the green. Meaning, like, I bought in about $5,000 back in, I believe it was May, about mid-May or so, back when the XRP coin was at 55 cents. Bitcoin was at like, I want to say it was like $28,000 or so. Ethereum was at like $1,800 or so, and my money has more than doubled, and I took out $5,000 of that basically just to invest into my footwear company for the down payment of the shoes. So now basically I'm all in the green. Anything that I have in there, which I believe is around, let's see, I think it's at like $7,000 right now. 7,000, depends on how low it is right now, because it just told me it's pretty low, which is why I bought in. But anyways, I always try to buy in on the dips. Not saying this is great financial advice. You do what you want to do. Some guy out there, name starts with a P, he's a total prick. He's always talking shit about me buying crypto, and it's like, bruh, I've made a lot of money off of crypto. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean that other people shouldn't buy into it. A lot of people have became pretty rich off of crypto. A lot of my close friends bought into Bitcoin earlier in the pandemic when I was at like $10,000. One of my friends took his entire $20,000 freaking unemployment check, because he didn't really need it, but he got unemployment, and put it into crypto, and the guy's freaking rich now. So it is what it is. As long as you're smart about it, and like, there's of course the risk of gambling. You know, you are kind of gambling to a point, though. That's why I mostly buy coins that I think do things, like Ethereum and XRP make it very easy for people to trade internationally. Other coins like Bitcoin and like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu and all that stuff, they don't really do much. So there's not really any point to them other than, like, I don't know. I am also a guy who put a couple $1,000s on Shiba Inu about a month ago in Florida, and I freaking tripled my money. So, not saying, like, I also have enough money to pay my bills, no problem. I'm not saying people should gamble like that, but it is gambling. It's strategic gambling in my point, but it is what it is. Anyways, all right, so we are pulling up to this guy's house, Mr. Jason McNair. I want to say I worked with a magician named Jason McNair. Wonder if it's the same guy. Anyways, I'll be right back right after we drop off this order. All right, just dropped off the order, and now we are on the way to the gym. Got half my pre-workout drink. For those of you who haven't been paying attention, but kind of, I did lose 30 pounds recently. I went from 189 pounds, and I'm weighing about 159 right now. Honestly, I feel great. Oh man, we're gonna do another order because we got $7.75 for 2.8 miles from Walgreens, and it delivers literally, look at this. My gym is this brown area right there, and that is the house. So we are literally going exactly on the way. This is why I say casual dashing is so important, because if you can just make money on the way of where you're going, it's like you're not even going, like, there's no dead miles, you know? Like, okay, this one had a bit of dead miles, but I needed some dead time to get my pre-workout down. Anyways, two very important notes that, or not notes, but key phrases from the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Probably my most favorite book of all time. I've said that a million times. You all know I've said it a million times. What happened? Oh my God. The order, I accepted it, and now they're offering me a different order. What happened to my order? Okay, looks like we're not doing that order from Walgreens. Damn, that's a bummer. Oh well. Anyways, I guess we're going to the gym a little quicker. But two phrases that I've really loved from that book are, look, there it is again. Now it's giving me the same order I just accepted. Now I'm watch, see, I accepted it. But there you go. It better fucking keep it that time. Okay, proceed to store. Requires red card, which I do have my red card. All right, so we're gonna make some extra money today. Okay, two phrases. There's people who are broke and there's people who are poor. A poor mindset means that you're always going to be poor. If you're broke, it's a temporary mindset, or it's a temporary position that you're in. Let's say I spend all my money that I have in my checking account right now, and I go to, I spend it on a freaking, I don't know, spend it on something, right? Now I'm broke. I'm not poor though, because poor is a mindset, right? Poor is a mindset that you put yourself in. Guys, you're not poor. Don't put yourself in a poor mindset. If you're poor, it means you'll always be poor, right? I think of myself as a rich person. I'm always going to figure out ways to make money. Anyways, the next one that is so important is the rich don't work for their money works for their money, right? So if I'm making good investments and I'm bringing in once you get to a certain point, like this year, I really doubt we'll ever see like a 50% increase on crypto again, but I got really lucky this year, right? So the crypto double. Let's say that was my savings and I put $5,000 into that. We came out with 10. Well, now I have $10,000. If I put in $10,000 into crypto and we got lucky again next year, I have $20,000, and every year gets easier and easier. Of course, you're not going to see a 50% return on stuff unless you're doing things like business. For example, my business brings in a pretty good profit. We make shoes and we sell them for we usually mark them up at around 4 times the price, which is pretty standard for any manufacturer, is to basically quadruple your price of what you pay. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. Depends. For like the Tony Ferguson signature shoes, we charge a little bit more because it's kind of a premium item, you know? Anyways, damn, it's getting dark. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go do... Did I finish getting my point across? Yeah. Make your money work for your money. Anyways, be right back. All right, it's getting dark. It's been about 10 minutes. Easy, quick, easy shopping trip. This person literally got absolutely nothing that was healthy. There's soda, we got Ritz crackers, Flamin' Hot Cheetos, vanilla wafers, 2 Red Bulls, more Ritz crackers, Pop-Tarts, Reese's candy, whole bunch of BS. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about health again because I think I started talking about how to lose weight and I forgot to finish. Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a quick tip on how you can lose weight. Oh, someone's revving their engine. And that is, sorry, I get very distracted very easily. Oh, that guy's going fast as shit. 45 mile an hour, he's going like 80. Anyways, today we're talking about how you can lose weight. All you have to do, I'm just kidding, I was gonna give you some bullshit way. All you have to do is do some intermittent fasting. Fast until 3 o'clock every day. Guys, that's what I do. I'm not telling you out of something I don't actually do. I literally fast until 3 o'clock every single day. It works. It really works because it gives your body that time to really go into its resources and burn the fat. If you're always feeding yourself, your body's always going to have essentially gasoline to burn or fuel to burn in your body. And you want your body, if you want to lose fat, you have to force it to go towards its like emergency resources, which is your fat. That's why if someone who is really fat, if there was a fat person and a skinny person and they were both starving, the fat person is going to live longer because they have more resources for the body to pull energy from. I'm not just making this up. I've been a personal trainer for 10 years now. I got my first personal training license back in 2010. I've been a personal trainer for 11 years now. I've gotten multiple other certifications and all kinds of stuff. Anyways, all right. I'm gonna be right back because I gotta chug this pre-workout. It's still there. Getting a little itchy though. All right, it is dark already. It is freaking 4:37. Anyway, so we made $14.27. I really thought that order was gonna have a post tip, but unfortunately it did not have a post tip. Oh well. $14.27, not bad for like less than an hour. You've basically seen me driving to the gym this entire time, so it was probably around like 40 minutes, and we put on probably like 3 dead miles or so to my trip to the gym. Almost got this pre-workout down, so we're gonna have a good workout. Anyways, I'm completely dark right now. See you guys. Oh, there I am. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, check out the off-axis sale we got at offaxisathletics.com. Use the discount code Black Friday for the next week and get a very sweet deal. Thanksgiving is coming up this week, so try to get them before Black Friday. That is when the code goes until, and they're $40 shoes. First person to order and comment down below after watching this video, I will throw in a free hat with your order. Yeah, I'll throw in a free hat. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and also smash that like button. Use the Black Friday discount code. Just straight up Black Friday. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.